Randolph, Justin, you guys have been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, and now I want to transition and talk about your personal stories, your successes, and all the really weird crap that has happened around this. Because not only because the side effect of this being a phenomenon is, we're seeing people, having bizarre experiences, having great bonding experiences, putting themselves in danger, and all sorts of weird crap. So let's get into it. First off, I want to start by letting you guys brag a little bit. Who is your best Pokemon? What was your best catch?
Okay.
Let's hear it.
See, all right, I'm not crazy high yet
right there.
because there was a bug as well, which I couldn't log into my Pokemon Trainer Club account, and I had to start again with my Google account. But right now, what do I have? I've got this is really embarrassing.
Come on, tell me your best.
A Golbat is my best right now with a CP of 538. And I'm patiently trying to level up some others. What about you, Justin?
I have a Pinsir,
Yes.
273.
Okay, see, I thought I was bad.
So wait, Randy would crush you in a Poke fight
yeah.
right now? Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, probably. I have a
Okay.
Grimer. I just found that was kind of interesting.
Okay.
Grimer is basically a pile of throw up. That's he
Did you
represents.
find it in a pile of throw up?
Where did you find your throw up?
Oh, it was off to the side of a toilet. Somebody missed.
All right, yeah. So let's talk about the places you found these.
Toilets.
I mean, like literally in a residence, it will just show up because there are also places like parks and rivers and stuff that there's like some of them are tied to landmarks as well. Is that correct?
So first up, I think some of the craziest stories that people are reading out there have actually proven to be false.
Yeah.
Right. So
no.
so like the guy playing Pokemon Go while driving causing a 30-car pileup. I think that was
of course
false,
ridiculous.
completely false. Was the dead body one eventually proven to be false?
No, that was true.
Oh no! Really?
But I mean,
The dead body one, to clarify,
that's all right.
a woman was playing Pokemon Go and she like hopped a fence to like go be down by the river where there would be more water type Pokemon. Did they link it to natural landmarks?
it is.
Okay.
They do. Like if you're near water, you'll see more
And
fish.
she was looking through the augmented reality screen and then just like, oh no, there's something weird floating in the water over there. Dead guy. Okay, so she
that was
found a dead
real.
body. That's
To be fair, that's just a really weird thing. Like that doesn't have anything to do with Pokemon Go.
Yes.
But people I mean, you have to use common sense with this. It is still an app. You wouldn't walk down the street reading your email intently. Like some people
literally
do.
People
do
do.
that
Like
all the time,
I have accidentally a couple of times. This is really bad. Like stepped out on a road, looking at my phone because something had popped up, and I'm sort of like half aware that okay, the lights okay now, I can go.
or maybe
but
other people are going.
But I'm not actually paying attention, right? I'm sort of halfway across the road and I'm going, I should really look after my business right now and just ignore this Sandshrew that just popped up until at least I get to the curb, and then I go. But
And then stop and don't just stop in front of other people like a jerk.
Yeah, that's
Step
right.
off to the side.
Actually, this morning it was kind of weird because the best place to play Pokemon Go is on public transport or in a slow-moving car, right? Because you get a lot of because you're moving at
Not when you're driving.
not when you're driving, of course.
Clarify.
But, yeah, I know. But when you're in a vehicle and you're going through a lot of areas, a lot more Pokemon pop up, right? And as long as you're not going crazy fast, you're not doing 80 miles per hour down a highway, it's actually like a great way to like quickly rack up Pokemon, right? So I do this on the bus all the time. And this morning on the bus, I was there and, I think it was a stupid Zubat or something popped up. And I was sort of doing this and I realized that the AR was right on this woman's crotch. And I was sort of going... Okay, please don't think I'm a creeper.
Why do you have
to keep pointing it here?
Why do you have the camera on? When I'm in public transit, I turn the camera off so I don't look like a weird creeper.
Because it looks cool.
It looks
That's
really cool.
why.
Come on, she's got a Zubat on her
Imagine,
face.
imagine a Zubat
Randy's
on
still
someone's
looking at her
crotch.
crotch.
Oh, I
for
found a
some reason.
Zubat. Excuse me, sir.
No, but like, I'm kind of subtle about it. I could just be reading, right? Like, oh, there's your crotch. Now I'm doing this.
No, see, like
I don't know if you're as subtle as you think you are.
I'm very nonchalant. Like
No
I
one
turn
said
off the
anything
camera.
yet, Chris.
I just sit there.
Just because I haven't said anything doesn't mean you haven't creeped him out.
But otherwise, I'm irresponsible, and I hate to say this, but there will be an injury or two because of this game.
The question is, will somebody self-report an injury knowing that they will be up on Reddit before the half hour is up?
And I think it's more the type of people that would say, oh, because of Pokemon Go this happened. Like, no, because you're an idiot. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. It would the same thing if you're trying to play like a match 3 game on your phone while walking. That's probably not a good idea. Don't do that. Don't play Pokemon Go while you're
It's
walking.
different though because Pokemon Go encourages you to mix the real world.
You
with
can
what
see
you're
the
seeing on
sidewalk.
phone.
It's fine.
Okay, so it's not like a match 3 where it's a game that you're solely focused on your screen. This game asks you to look around through your phone and interact with the real world.
When you're
through it.
playing a video game,
So it has culpability.
do you only look at the mini map, or do you look at the? Are you like someone who plays GTA and like I don't even look at the roads?
This whole
I'm on the
game
mini
is
map.
this whole game is a mini map, Justin.
You don't just stare at your mini map. That's dangerous.
Well, there's not Pokemon in other parts of the map. It's only on the
Yeah.
mini one.
How will I know when I'm close to a Pokestop and I need to start twirling if I'm not looking at the map at all times?
See, this is what was missing from Google
Did you
Glass.
mean physically twirling or like?
I don't think that works.
No?
We could try it afterwards.
I
But
think
yeah.
it's for science.
What was missing from Google Glass?
If this
Fun?
had been a part of Google Glass,
Yes.
like it would have been
Pokemon?
universally accepted. Yeah, no, if you'd had Pokemon, like imagine having Pokemon Go in your Google Glass, you just tap it. Like people would have stopped thinking of it as douchey. They would have just been like, I need a Google Glass as well.
I think Pokemon Go. I think Google Glass failed for other reasons outside of not having Pokemon.
But
as an app
this would have
on it.
saved it.
On the you are a crazy tech obsessed person meter, who weirds you out more? Someone walking around with a very small Bluetooth talking out loud like they're talking to you, or someone clearly just searching for Pokemon in a corner somewhere weird?
Well, I think the Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth guy is
Because he's intruding.
douchiest.
His
Which is to say,
noise.
not you two. You're not like that.
We're not weird.
No, we're not weird at all. We're very like Pokemon.
All right, well, this is, you're not weird, and I would like to enable both of your behavior. However,
Yes.
there's a time and there's a place. And as we're starting to see from social media accounts from various governmental and societal institutions, sometimes it's not appropriate, like in the Holocaust Museum or in Arlington National Cemetery, both of which have sort of put out notices like, yo, please do not be catching Pokemon Go playing Pokemon in our establishment.
Is it true that the World Trade Center Memorial is also a Pokestop or a gym?
I don't know.
Is that correct?
It's totally possible. There are a lot of very big public areas that are marked as
Sure.
Pokestops.
Landmarks, yeah.
And it encourages you to go to a place and be nearby. You don't usually have to be. You don't have to be inside of a place to use it. To use the Pokestop.
Yes, like the Holocaust Museum.
You don't have to be like walking right along the Vietnam Veterans Memorial to get that coughing and then just like, yeah, all right, yeah, I got you.
And even more than a regular mobile game or using your phone, it does feel disrespectful because it is a game that is imposed upon the real world. And doing that in places like that's also, you're not using common sense.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Showed you difference, right? So yeah.
That said, I will look at all the screenshots of a Pokemon in your toilet that you want to post. That is just delightful.
It's mainly
that-
just Diglets.
That's my Instagram account.
Yeah.
Oh, not safe for work is Justin Haywald's Instagram account. All right, let's talk about the positive side. People like ending up in parks together, like just being as part of that sense of camaraderie. Have has anyone gotten married from meeting in a park from Pokemon Go yet?
Well, it's only been 7 days. That would be
I don't know
really
about
fast.
married meeting in a
People
park,
have
but
probably
maybe
hooked
something
up.
else. Yeah,
People have probably hooked up from Pokemon Go.
You're into
right?
Pokemon Go. I'm into Pokemon Go. There's a toilet over there. Let's just.
We
Let's
already
go see
yeah.
if maybe there's a Diglett in there.
We already
too,
caught
isn't
all our Diglets. Maybe you want to
Okay.
just dig it.
No,
Some of those stories have been really outstanding, right? So I think it was Zareen in our Australian office, right, who posted on Facebook how her and her housemates, like I think it was 11 o'clock at night their time, said, decided to go to the local park to try and catch some Pokemon. And there were like dozens of other people there. And someone had dropped a lure and everyone was cheering because someone had dropped a lure. And it was this sort of like big sort of community sort of like feeling towards it. And yeah, there's a lot of like positivity around this game right now. And I'm seeing a lot of folks that, you wouldn't normally expect to be playing a Pokemon game, playing this game, right? So I think all the negative stuff is, like, it's standing out right now because like the mass media has sort of cottoned onto this, right? So everybody is writing stuff about Pokemon and, they'll pick the most sort of dramatic angles to try and go in at, right? But I think the vast majority of stories that people have about this game has been about, having fun and discovering how, other people are into it and how awesome it is to, all be in this sort of community and being part of this zeitgeist.
yeah, it's something that breaks down so many like cultural and boundaries that you can just be hanging out. It's pretty obvious when you're playing Pokemon Go and you hear so many stories of someone pointing that out, saying like, "Hey, are you playing Pokemon Go? I just caught a Growlithe or something right over there." Like that kind of small incidental things that bring people together.
Growlithe or Growlithe?
Probably Growlithe.
Growlithe? Okay.
But it's Lithe, like
I don't want
like,
to be pedantic about the Pokemon
Grow
knowledge. Grow live.
Well, you've convinced me to download it again.
What? You haven't downloaded
I
it yet?
had downloaded it, but then I deleted it because I didn't want Zubat reading my emails, which I think we can all agree was a safe maneuver. But
Yes.
no, to hear you describe sort of the positivity around this, and to see it myself, and to sort of like exchange those knowing nods. I mean, that's a way I think that this technology and this kind of AR game, takes a step towards. Maybe like creating more social cohesion as opposed to the often isolating, influence of technology on our lives. So thanks for sharing the stories, gents.
No worries.
And I hope all y'all share some stories of your Pokemon Go exploits. Please share them with us on Twitter and in the GameSpot comments. We'd love to hear them.